Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my second tutorial on using Corel. I just want to show you a couple of really basic things. I showed you before how to make rectangles and things. I'm going to make a rectangle that's 200 by 100 millimeters, and I'm now going to draw myself a polygon. A polygon is a multiple-sided object. That one there is three-sided. I could make it four-sided, five-sided, six-sided, seven-sided. Easy, yeah? But you can see that it looks a bit squashed. So I actually want to make one that is like an equilateral triangle, let's say. So let's go back to here. I've got that at 7, but I'm not sure that it's going to actually give me that. I'm going to hold the control button down and open it up. You can see that this is actually an equilateral triangle. If I make it four-sided, five-sided, six-sided, seven-sided, eight-sided, you can see that it is proportional. It's right. See, 195 by 195 as an eight-sided shape. Obviously, as a nine-sided shape, it's slightly out, but that's because it's flat at the bottom. You can see it's flat at the bottom. But these are the right shape. I think, is that the right word? I don't know how to use the right word. The other thing that you might want to look at is if you press and hold these little triangles, I can now choose a star. Cool. Look at that, I can choose a star. That star there is not straight, but if I hold my control button down, I get a star that is the right size, so it looks okay. And I can make that five-sided, six, seven, eight, as many sizes as I want. I can also look at how many points. I can look at how sharp it is. So if I undo the sharpness, if I click down on the sharpness, you can see that it becomes a very different star to this one here. Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of things you can do with these. If you wanted to make a gear tooth or something like that, then you might try making something like this with a whole bunch of things, and all of a sudden you've got a toothed cog. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm going to show you the next thing, which is how to duplicate objects. We don't cut and paste in corelDRAW, we duplicate, and duplicate is Control-D. So you can see I've just duplicated one on top of the other, Control-D. What I can do though is I can move that one across to there, and I can go Control-D again, and I get another one, and another one, and another one, and another one, another one, and another one. And if I go to my zoom button, you can see how ridiculous that has just been. So that's Control-D for duplicate. The other thing I wanted to show you was virtual segment delete. I've got two squares there joined up together, and what I want is I just want the outside shape. So I actually want to delete that line there and that line there. The best way to do that would be to Z for zoom in, and I want to cut out that shape. So I'm going to go to this one here, this crop tool, but I'm going to click on the little black triangle at the bottom, and I'm going to go to virtual segment delete. It gives me a knife, and that knife, when it's standing vertically, allows me to delete the object between where it crosses over the other object. So now all of a sudden I've got something that's cut.